US military advisors have been on the ground since the beginning of 2012. One of their main tasks is to find out where Kony and the other top commanders of the LRA are hiding. This has proven a very difficult task. First of all, the sheer size of the area where the LRA is hiding covers an area the size of California and cuts across 3 different nations: South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the Central African Republic. As I flew over the jungle for more than 4 hours to reach the small village of Obo, I hardly saw any roads or villages. Finding anything in this thick jungle is hard for anyone. Despite progress and a cling of hope, local people in Obo still fear to go back to their original homes because of the LRA. Only the capture of Kony and the other top commanders of the LRA will give them the sufficient confidence to go back. A peaceful life continues to be the ultimate dream and hope among people in Obo. They long for the day when they can move freely and don't have to live in fear of the LRA. Most intelligence about LRA movements comes from civilians, but often this information is 1 to 2 weeks old, which means that before the army is able to respond, the LRA is long gone. Even sophisticated surveillance technology like aerial photo and thermal censoring is challenged by the thickness of the jungle and the high temperature. Radio Sarita, or Radio Peace, was established in 2008 by a group of young people in Obo. The radio broadcast a daily peace program where they encourage people to leave the LRA and come back home. Ex-LRA are also brought on the radio to tell about their experience and talk directly to people who are still in the bush. The radio programs play a key role in building trust and give that final push which convince someone to escape from the LRA. Unfortunately, Radio Sarita is one of the few radios in the LRA affected areas, but many more should be built swiftly. There are no easy ways of bringing an end to the LRA, but more troops are needed, both offensive troops to pursue the LRA and foot soldiers that can protect civilians and enable distribution of humanitarian aid. Helicopters and infrastructure development will also go a long way to enable sufficient supplies and the ability to act swiftly on intelligence about LRA movements.